But I've got two parents who agreed to speak to me this evening in relation to their children who have had life-saving surgeries done. I have Sieni Sinapati, who's a parent, and she's been in Fiji from 2015 and is from Tuvalu, is grateful for the surgery being done here. And I have Esita Tatalau, who is a grandmother. Her granddaughter had suffered or was suffering from congenital heart defects and needed urgent surgery, and we'll be talking about that journey for these two women here. They were very concerned, and around the same time things started to happen for the baby's concern. So Sieni, you said that you gave birth around May this year, and what had started happening?
Okay, so at birth, nothing was wrong. Everything seems fine with baby, just until she was 3 weeks old. So at 3 weeks old, she started having irritability, that is crying for long hours. And it was in one night, she started crying non-stop, and we took her to the hospital. They found out about the fast breathing and a bit of fever and pneumonia. So the doctors there, they ran some tests and all, and they found out about the murmur in the heart, the abnormal sound. So they referred us here to Sanjeevni hospital.
So you were at CWM hospital? And you were referred to. We will talk about the concerns going in your head then. What was happening when you were finding out that there's something wrong with baby?
It was a big shock to us, to me and my husband and my family, because it wasn't what we expected. When, during the 9 months of pregnancy, I was hoping to, I was looking forward to meet my baby, and I didn't expect it to have this congenital heart disease. So when we found out about it, we were really emotional, and it was just a big shock to us.
Esita, your granddaughter was born around May as well. So Sieni, your daughter, was born on May 7th this year, and Esita, your granddaughter, was born on May 9th. If you can explain what happened after your granddaughter was born.
After birth, my granddaughter is about 3 weeks. When we went home, and they got a cough and a fever too. And I told my husband we take our granddaughter to the hospital. And we take there in the Tuvalu Hospital Health Center. They took the granddaughter to the Tuvalu Health Center, and they sent us to CWM. And after that they do the screening. They told us, we want to check your granddaughters. And I said, okay, it's okay, just check it. And they check, and they do the screening. They just told us, that your granddaughter, the matter is that you got 2 holes in the heart. By that time, when they told us, see, if you got, you can take him. And I told the doctor, they got 2 holes in their heart. What we gonna do? They said they should do the surgery.
The surgery?
Yeah, they need the surgery. And after that, my husband told me they just gonna send us to Sanjeevni hospital, because he got the heart there. They can do the surgery there, because all the doctors from overseas, they're gonna come.
When you were told that something is wrong with your granddaughter, what was the family going through at that time?
Me and myself just don't. Myself was shocked too. And when I saw my granddaughter and I saw my daughter, I can't believe it. And my husband just said, don't worry, only God knows. We're gonna do the praying, then the God gonna working. Whatever we're going through, only God knows.
It's an emotional thing, Sieni. And even when you said, when you found out, and we discussed, and the cost of having this type of heart surgery, it's a minimum could be about $100,000 or something. What was going through the family's mind, knowing that you have this life that you want to save, and you've just brought this child into the world?
Yeah, it was hard on us. Actually, my mom was still alive back then. She is working, so she was kind of ready to take a baby, like my baby, take us out overseas for treatment. But then we heard of this hospital, about the services they provided, all free of cost. So we were really happy when we found out. My mom just said, "It's okay, just go to Sanjeevni hospital, see what they say, and save our money instead of going out, because it's no difference going out to overseas like Australia, New Zealand or India, and no difference from them coming into the country, like the teams, like the ones who treated my daughter, it was the team from Australia this past month." So yeah.
So CWM Hospital, after they told you that you can do the surgery here on the granddaughter, then what happened when you referred, when you came here? How did you feel, you, your daughter and your husband, when you came?
We feel happy because everything is free. So only the support in this hospital is very good. When they enter this hospital, all the service and all the staff, they will keep on smiling on us. First thing they say, "Hi, Bula." They say the hospital is good condition. I think it's okay. And they told us when they do the surgery here, nothing to be worried. Yeah.
How long did you have to wait for the surgery to be done after the assessment was done here at the hospital?
It's about 4 months. My granddaughter did the surgery in 4 months. Yeah, after 4 months.
So she was on the list, had 2 holes in the heart, and the team, the overseas team came and did the surgery. How long ago was the surgery done?
Only 1 day.
Or the surgery was done in 1 day? And when was the surgery done?
Last 2 weeks. Yeah, it's 2 weeks.
So it's been 2 weeks. Your granddaughter has had surgery. What is the change now?
The change now is so happy and smiling and start to do their job, to turn over. Before, nothing. Then he carried when they want to take it out, all the things. Fever and running nose. But today, no. The granddaughter is very good and happy life.
Very healthy.
Yeah, very healthy.
What were some of the first things you did after the surgery finished? After you walk out of this hospital with a healthy granddaughter, what was some of the first things you and your family did?
The first thing is we pray to God, to our God, for the life of our granddaughter.
And you live in Wanimbuku. When you reached Wanimbuku with your healthy granddaughter, what was the next thing that you decided to do? Because now you know her heart is fixed.
When we reach our place, and we're staying in our settlement, we got our Turanikoro. All the people say they came and visit our granddaughters. They say, "Whoa, it's so healthy and happy." And I said, "Yeah, only God knows what we're going through about our granddaughter. We are happy too." because it's in myself. It's 45 years old, but I'm happy because I'm still alive with our granddaughter, and in 50 like that we're gonna tell our granddaughter Sandy to do it.
Sieni, how long did the surgery take? You definitely didn't have to wait for too long after the diagnosis was made.
So since the diagnosis, we had to wait for, say 3 to 4 months. 4 months. We had to wait 4 months to get the surgery. They told us we'll get it in July, but they did not call us, so we waited until September, and they did call us. So yeah, it was 4 months, and that surgery just took 3.5 hours, 3 to 4 hours. They said it would be 4 to 5, but instead it took 3 to 4 hours.
And what defect did the baby have?
She had ventricular septal defected, VSD.
And in relation to the surgery, the other thing, we're sitting in a family room right now. How is the family looked after while the prep for the surgery is being done, the surgery is being done, and post-surgery?
So ever since we found out about her condition, we just started our devotions, and in the evening we'll have devotions, and me and my husband, we will have our own we'll do our own prayers, and before at 6 o'clock in the morning we'll wake up. We always set our alarms, so 6 o'clock in the morning, and before we go to sleep in the night. So before we just go to bed, we just say our prayers and then go to sleep. Otherwise, together with the family, we always gather, devotion at 7 p.m. like that. So yeah, it was since we found out about her condition, and then when we got admitted, like the prayers and everything just got stronger, and yeah, we were so grateful for our families and friends. We asked them to remember us in their prayers.
Looking at, there's another thing, there's no billing counter here at the hospital. We noticed that nobody is charged anything. You are also allowed to stay here and wait for the surgery and post-surgery?
Yes. When they admitted us, it's like we were just isolated because they were trying to avoid any infections or whatever coming in. So they provided us free food, and they did our laundry, and what else? Yeah, they allowed us to sleep in the hospital. They did everything for us. The only things we had to do was to bring our change of clothes and all. Otherwise, everything else was done for us here. The laundry and the food was provided.
You'll never forget this time that you came to this hospital, and this hospital gave a big gift to your family. What do you have to say to the people who are watching out there, that who may have their children may be sickly, or people who may have some money to spare, who may be looking to help other family members who are coming to this hospital and need help? What's your message to the family, other families watching Esita?
I'm gonna go to the parents, when the kids are sick, if they got the fever or the running nose, they just bring to the hospital, because the parents don't know what is the problem is inside it. The kids, maybe something like this to our granddaughter, got a heart problem like that. Yeah.
Sieni, what's your message to parents out there who are maybe watching, maybe having going through some difficulties as well with their children being sick, and what is your message to the people out there who may have money to spare, for projects like this to make sure that they lend a helping hand and continue to assist families whose children need this life-saving surgery?
Okay, first of all, I would just like to tell the parents out there to please look after their kids, their children, their babies, look after them well, and to watch out for danger signs, as in fast breathing, or if they have fast breathing, coughing, or pneumonia, runny nose, like that. If their babies start to get sick, just bring them, or if they even start to cry like non-stop, because babies can't talk yet, they can't tell us what's, if anything is paining or whatever is happening to them. So when they're crying non-stop, like my daughter did, just please take them to the hospital for a checkup. It doesn't matter, like if you go, if you take your baby and the doctor said your baby is okay, then that would be good. But if they do say then that your baby is sick, then you won't regret taking them to the hospital. And another thing is for parents, mothers out there, to always trust their instincts. Like me, my mom was just, when she was crying that night, my mom was just telling me, oh, that's what newborns do. They always cry and cry. You just have to feed them. But in my heart, I knew something was wrong. So I just told my husband, please just get the car ready and her stuffs, and we'll go to the hospital. And so we did. And for that, I am really thankful, and like now that I made that decision that night to take my baby. Otherwise, we wouldn't have known about her condition. So yeah.
And your message to the people who may have money to spend to assist this project?
For those who have money to spare for us, maybe they can donate or something to the foundation, Sai Prema Foundation, so it can help with the surgeries and all of this, the services they provide here, because over here they offer us free services, but it might be great help to the foundation.